Hello foodies, my name is Blue Arouse and I'm a Yelp community manager. A major part of my job is going around to local businesses and writing reviews about those places to let the world know about all the great local finds. I don't know if my mouth is big enough for this. Oh yeah. We're gonna be giving you an authentic taste of Greater Fort Lauderdale. From real deal Cuban fare to the freshest seafood, tacos to pizza, Asian fusion, craft cocktails to craft beer, we're gonna be featuring it all. I'm here to discover the hidden gems in town that you might not have heard about. You're watching Crave, Greater Fort Lauderdale's brand new foodie series. Hello foodies, we're back with another episode of Crave GFL. And no, we're not in New York City. Today we're in Wilton Manors, affectionately known as the Gayborhood. They're known for their lively nightlife, crazy festivals, and they're also known for amazing places to eat. And one of those places is New York Grilled Cheese Company. They're taking the traditional grilled cheese and putting a new edge on it. Let's take a bite. All right, foodies, we are here with Lior. He is the founder of New York Grilled Cheese, where you can find me often. I come here a lot. We already have a craft beer set out. We have a seasonal from Funky Buddha, the sweet potato casserole. You guys feature a lot of seasonal stuff, yeah?
We do, yes. Beers, wines, and food.
And we're in Wilton Manors. What brought you to Wilton Manors and open up your first shop here?
Long story short, a frozen yogurt shop that failed, and then we wind up transforming into what you see today.
And if you're watching, I know you think, I can make a grilled cheese at home. Why would I ever go to a restaurant? They will change your mind. There's also a special way you press them, right?
Yeah, we waffle press everything. Also, the ingredients are all made in-house from scratch. From meats to the highest quality cheeses, to the aioli sauces, highly secretive sauces.
Yeah.
Even our own butters. Garlic butter is made from scratch, all the ingredients. And we even have pork fat. If you want to roll your grilled cheese in pork fat, we can do that for you.
Pork fat was my nickname in college.
You know, yeah. I kind of love that.
You respect that? So that unique shape on the melts from that waffle press, is there a reason for that?
Sure, yes. First of all, it looks great, but it also acts as little, spoons to pick up all that bisque, the famous tomato bisque that people come here for.
Yeah, so it does. Appetizers, we're starting it right now. Got our bacon dog lollipops and our hot pork sundae. Wow. Enjoy, guys.
Some more waffles. So you have waffle cut fries also.
You noticed our little special pattern here.
I see what's going on here. So what do we have here?
This is a little hidden gem. It's been on our menu forever, but only select few know about it. It's called the hot pork sundae.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically a sundae made with fries. Our slow roasted barbecue pulled pork. That's made in-house from scratch. We get some American cheese, but we melt it so that it's kind of like a nice saucy cheese. We pour our house-made gravy on it, sprinkle a little bit of Cajun seasoning and some chives, and that's all you need.
Man, my kind of, I usually have a sweet tooth, but that's my kind of sundae.
That is, you got to come in ready for that.
Yeah. Should we dive in?
Go for it. You tell me, I know what it tastes like.
Fry has a nice crisp to it. That gravy, what's in there? Is magic?
A little bit of magic,
Wow.
We sprinkle some magic in there and some love,
Yeah.
but it's definitely made from scratch. We don't use any powdered stuff in here.
Okay.
We make our MPD meat, so we have a lot of beef juices. So
Yeah.
we utilize that and we make a gravy from scratch with real roux, like the old-fashioned kind.
Nice.
That's what you get with your fries.
And it's got a nice kick to it too, yeah?
It should have a
Yeah.
little bit of Cajun seasoning, so
liking
to add
that.
a little bit of that spice.
I'm liking that. And then here we have the new lollipops here. So
Yeah.
I've been a big fan of the bacon lollipops for a long time. Those have been on the menu since forever,
Yeah.
as long as I can remember. But you have a new twist on those. What do we have?
Definitely. We wanted to incorporate a little bit more meat in there, and what's better than 100% Angus beef franks? And we wrap our famous applewood smoked bacon in there.
Okay.
We deep fry them a little bit for the heart,
Oh yeah.
and then we dip them in a maple glaze.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna dive in there because salty and sweet is my jam. These are a lot bigger than the regular bacon
They
lollipops.
are. And you notice how the maple glaze, because it's heated, it's caramelizing around it, so it creates another element of crunch. It's not just a liquid, it's a very thick mixture. We make it in-house, we make it fresh. And
I couldn't even wait for you to stop talking, dude. I'm sorry.
Please, enjoy.
Wow. Not only are your snacks phenomenal, you also have some great melts here.
Well, let me get them started right away. We have Miles over here.
There you go. It's got our Broadway classic starting you off.
And that's you know, the standard.
Yeah.
I call it. But,
And if this is where you're setting the standard, I mean, it's crazy that things go above that. And what do we have here?
That's the meat packing district. It's 100% brisket, cooked for like, I think 10, 12 hours overnight.
Once again, made in-house.
Made in-house with our blend of spices and sauces and all that. That's topped with horseradish, chive, cheddar. Say that quickly 3 times.
Tongue twister.
And our house-made holy aioli sauce. And right over here, this is one of our newest creations. It's called Times Square Pizza Melt, and it's been such a huge hit, we decided to keep it on the menu
Look
permanently.
at that. So this is a pizza and a grilled cheese had a baby.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna dive in. I think I'm gonna start with the Times Square.
Times Square Pizza Melt, very simple.
Forget a slice of pizza. Pizza between
You tell
two
me,
breads, yeah.
that's gonna rival your favorite pizza because we use fresh basil in there.
When you put bread that's been buttered and then put in a waffle iron, that's the best crust that you're ever gonna get on a pizza.
I couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dip this in because that is encouraged here. So you take a little
We
dip.
want you to be messy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that also has some basil and tomato to round it off for you.
The creaminess of that bisque is insane. I can't even tell you how good it is. I would bathe in that bisque. And then meatpacking district, when you come in here and you need something hearty, this is usually what I dive into. And speaking of diving into, you also dip that in the bisque.
Can't go wrong.
Man, the caramelized onions in this really comes through.
Yes.
It's super gooey, like the cheese is melted in there.
They've done their job in there.
Yeah, wow. And you're a resident of Greater Fort Lauderdale.
Proudly, sure am.
Yeah, what do you love about Greater Fort Lauderdale and living here?
Where do I start? No, I love everything from the great weather that we have almost year round.
Yeah.
The people, you know what? I've seen it grow and evolve into a big walk of life. You know, there's people from everywhere now, you know. Aside from the LGBT community, which is pretty prevalent in the city, we have, you know, lots of tourism. We have folks who were tourists at some point like me and then decided this is where they kind of want to live.
I'm in love with it, yeah.
I love it. It's like a melting pot.
So that diversity in Greater Fort Lauderdale could also be found in your menu. Obviously, you have all these unique, creative takes on the grilled cheese, but my personal favorite, the classic. And the way I judge a good grilled cheese is through that cheese stretch. And like everything else, this also gets dipped. Like I said, that is the perfect melt. Leo, always a pleasure seeing you.
Pleasure seeing you.
Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you for creating all these.
Anytime.
And thank you guys for tuning in. You can check out new episodes of Crave GFL every Wednesday right here on Hello Sunny TV. Tune in for every drool-worthy moment.